to him.
You know, and what comes into play is now you see all the LAPD units that are flooding this area.
Oh, Bruce is getting
This is where
out.
the post-pursuit discipline comes into play because the officers are now agitated and upset with this guy, and it's up to the supervisors and the senior officers to control themselves and do the professional job they need to do.
Boy, that takes some discipline, because he just kind of went halfway out of his car just now, and, you know, being just taunting them, and that's got to be so frustrating.
That's exactly what he's doing, is
on Broadway
police with those donuts, but they're not really donuts. They're just circles that he's doing in the middle
illegal
of
U-turns.
Yeah, I guess so.
Gosh.
Yeah, he's just taunting the officers. He's just playing with them at this point.
Yeah, but this gets dangerous when you start driving at these speeds in these residential neighborhoods. There's nothing wise about that one.
Oh, yeah, and you know, the other thing, too, is you're not going to outrun the helicopter. You're not going to outrun the radio. You're going to go to jail eventually. So you know what? Just give up.
Exactly.
Let's end this. And it's a game, and you got caught.
Yeah, and it just raises everybody's blood pressure. It puts people's lives in danger. And for what?
Have to figure out what do we do? What is the best way to get this guy to?
He's stopping again.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens this time.
He's never seemed like he wants. He looked like he was about to get out.
Yeah, he did. We're going to pause for a moment because Colleen Sullivan's going to do a live cut-in on ABC 7. But we're going to, you know, just pause here, but then we're going to stick with us. On you can stay on abc7.com. We are back over this chase that has been going on for a good half hour now. This stolen red Kia Sorento, right now going through South Park, California, San Pedro Street right now. But Colleen, we've been watching this guy. First, he was, driving relatively, calm, and it's escalated in the last 15 minutes. And he's taunting officers, stopping, pretending like he's going to stop and give up. Then he takes off, and one time he actually got out of the car halfway and then got back in. And
throw some things outside the window.
Yeah, and then doing the donuts in the middle of the street and just pretty much taunting officers.
Yeah, he was, I guess, initially tried to be pulled over for a suspected stolen vehicle, but this has been going on for a while now. So he was on the 110 North, and then it was sort of a slow speed pursuit at one point on the 110 North, and then went on to the 110 South, and now he's going on surface streets again. He's on West 54th Street in the South Park area. So if you do know this area, be advised this is happening, and you don't want to go outside, because he's been really erratic though too.
Yeah, we've seen him take a quick little, really close clip from a car.
Now he's throwing more stuff
and
out
then
newspapers, what's the point?
Yeah, he's throwing out whatever he can out of his car. Oh, he just ran something. Oh, I think
was that?
the spike strip is caught onto his
I think there's something.
tire. Is that what we're looking at, Bruce?
And Colleen,
Yeah.
LAPD did do a pit maneuver about 5 minutes ago while you were cutting in on the live stream. They did a very aggressive pit maneuver. It worked, and then he just made a U-turn and sped off. And since then, his driving has been more aggressive.
Oh,
so I think
wow,
LAPD
okay.
realizes and this. And it was a spike strip. It was what they call a tack strip, which is actually 2 different parts of a spot up in his
Wow, this is
driver's
happening
side.
right now, though,
They're
Bruce.
trying to pit him again.
Are you watching this,
Are you
Bruce?
watching this, Bruce?
This
Yeah,
is
they are being very
unbelievable. Oh,
aggressive.
dear. Okay, someone was in that car.
Yeah, the PD officer is just pushing his car into another car. They're done with this guy.
Yeah.
They've gone
You know
on
what?
too long.
He was asking for
Now's
a
his
more
rep. Right
aggressive stance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
his hands
the
came up
officer
right away.
that drove that SUV, he totally took it upon himself to end this. And now you've got this guy inside the car, and they're done playing with this guy. They want to end this.
I don't blame them one bit, because he was certainly putting everybody's
Trying
lives
to get out
in
of the
danger.
car, but at some point you have to. How is he going to get out of the car?
Yeah.
It's like the Dukes of Hazzards here.
Less lethal, which is what the shotguns are with rubber bullets. And if he doesn't comply, they would authorize to shoot him with that to gain his compliance.
Yeah,
This guy looks like he's been to jail before, and he doesn't want to go back.
Yeah, wow. And then that was an aggressive pit maneuver.
yeah,
I mean,
I've
that's
never
one of
seen
them.
that.
I've never seen that before. And the people in that SUV, there were some people in that car that he was pushed into.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's collateral damage. But at this point, the LA officer asked permission and was given permission to be very aggressive on the pit maneuver and end this pursuit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Bruce Thomas, thank you so much for talking us through this one. This was yet another unique pursuit, Colleen, that we seem to have new ones every day.
Yeah, there's so many police. Yeah, you're looking on the right side. You can see earlier. This is coming to an end, though, on Broadway and Jefferson. So there's going to be a little bit of a police activity there for a little while. But I guess at one point he must have had his shirt on, Ellen.
Yeah,
He had a green
I
shirt
remember
on at
him
one
having
point.
the shirt on. Maybe that's one of the things he threw out the window.
Could have been.
But you're looking at earlier footage, and look at him go through that alleyway.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see when someone comes out of the vehicle. He's really, he's complying with all the officer's commands. He's just very calm. But when they're behind the wheel, going through those intersections, and yeah.
Thank goodness this is. Thank goodness this is over. We're going to have a complete wrap-up for you on Eyewitness News coming up at 3 o'clock. But in the meantime, you can go back to your regular programming, or if you're staying on abc7.com, lots of content there. But we are going to be back for Eyewitness News at 3.
We'll see you in about a half hour.